Everybody, I'm going to do my year in review videos today. Since the year's come to an end in the next week or so, I thought I may as well do a review of my whole year and what happened. Early this year, Dad and I went through COVID-19 together. We both got it early. Even when they weren't talking about cases until late January, we got it early January, and we had it for about 3 weeks. I had it for about 3 weeks, and we reckon we got it in Sydney at Darling Harbour, because Dad went to Darling Harbour, and they were getting an influx of people in Sydney in late Christmas, and they reckon they were having the virus of it back in November. So people from China were actually visiting Australia at that stage, and they were carrying the virus then, and we reckon we got it then because Dad got it as well, and I got it really bad. We went to the local hospital, and they didn't understand what it was. Because they're not an immunologist, they didn't test it properly, I don't think, and he never actually told us what it was. He couldn't diagnose it himself. He wasn't that sure what it was. And he was an Asian doctor, an Asian Australian doctor, and he couldn't understand what it was. Now, we've had, millions and millions of deaths caused by COVID-19. And I believe, yes, that it was a created virus from, somewhere in China. It's not to do with the wet markets, it's not to do with inter-animal transmissions or anything like that, but I think it's a part of it, and we're still getting the virus right now. So, and later this year, we had, I had my sister come here, and she lives in Sydney, she lives in Western Sydney. They had it bad there early this year, and they've only just left us. I had my mum come down from Hervey Bay, my sister come down with her fiance, my mum and her new partner as well. Well, not really new partner, I think they've been together for about 11-12 years or something like that. So yeah, a lot of things happened this year, and a lot of bad things happened too. I missed out on going on those reality TV shows that I applied for this year. I missed out for one early next year called Beauty and the Geek Australia, which would have been on Channel 9, of course. I missed out on it again. I missed out on going on Married at First Sight. I missed out on going on a lot of other shows as well. Love on the Spectrum, of course, and a lot of others. So yeah, this year's been a pain in the ass for a lot of people. Australia only lost 908 people. It's not like it's a global, it's we're losing thousands and thousands of people per day. Like the United States lost 250,000 people or something like that. They've lost a lot of people. Great Britain have lost thousands as well. So it's devastating a lot of people. Who are we to blame? The government's not quick to blame, but we are dealing with tariffs and stuff like that. So there's also a bad thing that we're dealing with as well. Okay, and that's my year in review.